Well, I don't know if you looked at his stat line from last week, Eddie. 19 carries, 186 yards just last week and a touchdown.
I saw that he started the season off a bit slower, but seems to be picking things up as the season progresses. Perhaps it's him getting accustomed to the playbook. Perhaps it's getting him accustomed to this offensive line, this quarterback, whatever the case may be, to pick up the pace here as this season goes along.
So the extra point is good, and Oklahoma City strikes first. 7:26 left in the first quarter, and the Renegades go up 7-0 over Sioux Falls. Now we get to see the Sioux Falls offense on the field after this kickoff, and we'll see what Julian Tyree can do.
The drive took just over 3.5 minutes for OKC to make a statement. How does Sioux Falls respond?
That one comes back out to the 30-yard line, and the Sparrows will start off there, first down and 10. And let's go over the Sparrows offense. Quarterback Julian Tyree. Halfback is Colin Hart. Wide receivers are A.J. Warren, Al Dillapre Sr., Riley Porter, and the tight end is Robert Garrett Jr. So we're going to start off with an empty backfield first for Julian Tyree in the shotgun. Trips to the right-hand side. Drops back, has time, throws it right over the middle, tipped and incomplete. And right in the hands of Dillapre. He's also a Week 8 signing on the field for his first action here in the SFL. Got to hang on to those, though.
Not the way you want to start off fresh on your team. You want to show that quarterback confidence that his new teammate was worth that signing.
A little bit of nerves maybe here in the first game being on the big stage. Drops back to throw, deep drop under pressure, throws deep down the left-hand side, intercepted. Picked off by Ashley Rose Finch. It's going to be her 5th interception on the season.
Is, and Sioux Falls may have surprised this offensive line. They called a line stunt there and got immediate pressure, and that ball was perhaps thrown perhaps a half second too soon, and offense is right back on this field.
Yeah, Tyree had a defensive lineman just bearing down on him. So Nickens under center. Flag on the play. Yeah, I think that's going to be an encroachment.
Looked like his own linebacker knocked him off sides.
So yeah, it will be an offside penalty against the Sparrows. That'll move the ball up 5 yards. And the Renegades will be first down and 5 now.
It's not the start that Sioux Falls anticipated. You have a team and one win behind you in the standings. You want to knock them out early.
Yes. High formation behind Nickens. Looking to throw. Has time. Good protection. Throws it over the middle. That one's caught. And that's enough for a first down. Complete to Ermac Jackson. That's his second catch.
Actually had that play dialed up correctly. Their linebacker was slow to react to the play. If anything, at worst, that should have been a batted ball.
So on first down, going back to the power I formation. Plenty of time to throw. Throws it over the middle. That one's picked off. Threw it into heavy coverage. Again, trying to get it to Jackson.
Heavy coverage indeed.
Yeah.
He had 4 men surrounding him. I have no idea. I practically didn't see anyone open. He should have either thrown that ball away or took off with it. Be that as it may, is right back on the field on offense, looking to tie this thing up.
Nick Fargo with his second interception on the season. He had one last week as well. His first interception was last week. Heavy set here for Sioux Falls. Going to the left-hand side and nothing doing there. Colin Hart trying to get some room. But John Gregory comes up and makes the stop. Loss of 3.
The left guard got pushed back, creating an even smaller crease for that tailback to get through. He was unable to do so. Loss of 3.
2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide left for Tyree this time. Short drop, throws it deep down the middle. That one's complete. Down across the 40 to the 30, 25, 20. Still going to the 5. Touchdown, Sioux Falls.
Oh my goodness.
Nice run after
The
catch by
corner.
Riley Porter. Holy cow.
It was, but Ashley Rose Finch couldn't have played that any worse. She looked like a deer in headlights. She actually had him on that play. That was her responsibility. And somehow she got caught peeking in the backfield. There was no other receiver in her zone. But yet and still, she allowed him to get inside position, get past her, get the reception, and turn on the Jets for a touchdown. Sioux Falls is right back in this contest.
Well, that's the way I expected Sioux Falls to score, was through the air off the arm of Tyree. And the snap is there, the hold is down, the kick is up and good. 5:32 left in the first quarter, and Sioux Falls ties it up. All knotted up at 7 here. Looking over at the chat, starting to fill up in the chat there. AJ pick 6, never satisfied, 123. Justin Reside, Minson Mind. To Cody Scott 88. Appreciate you guys being here. That one comes out to the 27-yard line. Ashley Rose Finch, the return person for the Renegades. And Deacon Nickens will come out on offense here, first down and 10.
KC needs to take the momentum right back. Gifts with that pick. Time for them to redeem themselves on offense.
We're going to pitch it to Williams. And nowhere to go. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by Nick Fargo. Actually dropped for a 1-yard loss. Second down and 11.
Shame too, because the defensive end got actually turned inside. If they get past that wave of defenders, and with that football right now.
Power I formation, 2 wide right. Tiberius Bovine lined up on the left side of the formation. Sparrows bringing pressure. Nice spin by Williams. He gets it out across the 40, across midfield, still going down to the 44-yard line. Knocked out of bounds there. Big run by Jason Williams, first down and 10.
The fullback displayed both speed, agility, and power on that play. Got a nice run after after a spin move, and was able to turn on the Jets. I don't think people realize just how difficult that is to make that spin move while keeping your momentum and speed going downhill. A fullback just did it there for you and did a great job of showing why they brought him in.
High formation for Nickens. Going to go to Williams again. Bounces it outside. Plenty of room. He's going to get the first down again out to the 34-yard line. Good open field tackle there by A.J. Levy, but he couldn't stop the first down.
That's what Oklahoma City would like to do. Find a way to get their running game going along with a short passing game. That, in my estimation, is the way to beat this Sioux Falls defense.
With these 2 backs in there, Jason Williams and DJ Moses, that should open the passing game up, and he has plenty of time this time. Goes to Moses to the outside, but just couldn't get it in his hands in the right position. No gain, second and 10.
O-line did their job, but the defense did an even better job in cover. There was no one open. He just checked it down and took what seems to be here. No gain.
No gain, that's right. Drops back to throw. Nickens going deep down the middle. Tipped and knocked down, incomplete. Could have been picked off. A.J. Levy again on the play.
I'm not sure how he didn't get that interception. He read that play like a book. Corner had outside leverage. He had him inside. How AJ did not get his 3rd interception of the season. Same question right now.
Yes. I formation, 2 wide left. Nickens under center. Drops, deep drop, throws deep down the middle again on the post route. That one's complete. Down inside the 5-yard line to the 4. Once again, going to Ermac Jackson.
Quarterback. I was uncertain about the throw, but when I was looking at this replay, he's actually open. When he first threw it, I was thinking, oh no, that safety's right there. But apparently he got a late jump. As you can see on the replay here, he did get a late
He
jump.
did.
If he takes off when that ball is thrown, that's a bang bang play.
Going to go to Williams right up the middle, and he is stopped. Or that was not Williams, sorry, that was Moses. Stopped after a short gain of 1. Alex Parker on the tackle, 2nd and goal at the 3.
KC worked very hard to get down here, looking to punch this in and get 7 instead of settling for 3.
Going to go to the power I. 3 wide with Nickens on the left. Or not Nickens, sorry. Bovine on the left, going to Moses up the middle, and he is stopped. They're saying he got in. Touchdown, Renegades.
It was a touchdown the moment the quarterback said hike. They came with a soft box. OKC has 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. That was inevitable.
Yeah, I thought he got in there. I was waiting for the signal. Didn't see the signal right away. So Oklahoma City punches it in again.
Oklahoma City is looking to travel on the road, make a statement. The SFL, if their playoff hopes are still alive.
So the extra point is good. Oklahoma City goes up by 7, 14-7. 2:35 left in this first quarter. You're watching the Simulation Football League, brought to you by APM Music on Twitch. And this is not an easy Sioux Falls team to handle here, Eddie. The 3-3 record really kind of doesn't tell the tale, really, for this Sioux Falls Sparrows team.
It does not. And actually, they had a couple of wins here throughout the season. One of them was just a couple weeks ago versus Mexico City, in which they played Mexico City at home, and a shootout defeated them 34-31. And I can remember in the chat, and the commentators were even saying, if they can play like this every week, they would certainly be a playoff threat to anyone who faces them moving forward.
Yeah, last week they had a huge win against an unbeaten Baltimore Vultures team. Just shocked everybody there. So this is a good Sioux Falls team. Swing out pass to Colin Hart. He's only going to gain a yard, bring up 2nd down and 9. Haven't gone over any defenses yet. Let's go over the Renegades defense. The outside linebacker is John Gregory. Inside linebacker, Day Drury. Cornerbacks are Ashley Rose Finch and Parker Thomas. Strong safety is Thomasina Rahman, and the free safety is Brady Clark. It's your Renegades defense for tonight. Heavy set for the Sparrows. Going to Hart to the right-hand side, and he is not getting anywhere. Stopped by Thomasina Rahman, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down and 11. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you there, Eddie. Go ahead.
It's okay. That play was doomed from the start. OKC saw that in film all week, and they were ready for it.
Back to the empty backfield. Tyree throws it over the middle. That one's complete, and that's enough for a 1st down. Robert Garrett Jr., the tight end, gets his first catch of the night.
Yes, he did. As I said the other day, Mexico City started this trend, at least, and the rest of the league took off with it. These all slants is very difficult to defend. I don't care what defense you run against. It just leaves too many opportunities, whether you're in zone or man, to pick up on. Makes it very difficult to defend.
Empty backfield for Tyree. Trips to the right, single receiver left. Throws it right over the middle. That one's complete. It's going to be just short of the 1st down. Again, Robert Garrett Jr. exploiting the middle of the defense there.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it. They went to the well again with these all slants. Once again, there's a hole in the middle of the field. And once again, this time they're a yard short of a first down.
So 2nd down and a yard, going to a heavy set. Going to go to Colin Hart to the left. He's got the first down, gets it out to the 45-yard line, and he is stopped there.
It was a zone read by Colin Hart that time. He tried to go up the C gap. That wasn't available. He had to stretch it outside the left tackle and was able to get that first down. He showed great patience on that play.
So 1st down for the Sparrows. Single back. Levy with a deep drop, going deep down the right-hand side. That one's complete behind the defense to the 10-5, and just stopped short of the goal line. Brady Clark came up and grabbed Robert Garrett Jr. before he got in there. 1st down and goal at the 2.
7-step drop, gave him all the time in the world he needed, got plenty of protection. And sure enough, just as you stated, I believe there's a cover 2 defense that Oklahoma City was in on that play. He threw it right over the top. Sioux Falls looking to tie this game up.
So that brings us to the end of the 1st quarter. Oklahoma City 14, Sioux Falls 7. You're watching the Simulation Football League, brought to you by APM Music on Twitch. Tonight's Simulation Football League broadcast on Twitch is presented by APM Music, production music library and custom music house, and brought to you in part by Fuel. Beyond imagination, visit the all-new SFLinteractive.net today. By Matt Doyle Designs, the official branding partner of the SFL. And by MediaTek Institute. Turn your passion into your profession. Aerial shots brought to you by AirViews, united by drone. Visit airviews.com to see more drone footage. Beautiful Sioux Falls, South Dakota there.
Beautiful indeed. I spent some time up there, and I tell you what, would challenge your manhood.
That is one place that I do want to visit. I haven't been there, on a vacation yet, so that is some place I do want to get up to with my family on vacation. Goes into the end zone and completes. No, out of the back of the end zone. Couldn't drag his feet. Trying to get it to Riley Porter. He was all alone back there, Eddie.
He was, and he actually had his tailback wide open in the flat too, but he picked his poison. Unfortunately, his receiver was led out of bounds, but again, if he goes to his tailback in the flat, that's a touchdown.
So heavy set now. Tyree up under center, 2nd down and goal at the 2. Going to go to Hart to the left-hand side. He's got some room. Dips under a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparrows.
Got a great block on the right defensive end and another great block on the wheel linebacker. Touchdown, Sioux Falls. This game is all knotted up, pending the extra point.
So these two teams going back and forth, trading punches here.
They are, and honestly, I did not anticipate this score to be this point in the ball game. I was anticipating more along the scores totaling this in the 4th quarter, but here we are in a shootout.
Yeah, I agree. Oklahoma City is only averaging 19 points a game, and they're already at 14 here just at the start of the 2nd half.
Correct. Now, Sioux Falls, on the other hand, they're doing what they usually do. They're averaging almost 32 points a game. But again, I did not see them coming out with this pace. Oklahoma City.
Return out to the 27-yard line by Ashley Rose Finch. And the Renegades will come out and try and return the punch here from the Sparrows and take the lead back over. One of these defenses is going to have to make a stop at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure both defensive coordinators are scratching their heads right now.
Yeah.
Sioux Falls mixing it up with some press man right now.
Nickens to throw, going deep down the middle, has his man. That one's complete. Down to the 46-yard line, 1st down, Oklahoma City. completed that one to Joe Clark Jr.
90% of the battle between a corner and a receiver is won at the line of scrimmage. On that play, the corner was beat immediately off the line of scrimmage, gave up inside position, out by a strong safety on that tackle. That could have gone for 6.
So trips to the right this time. Single receiver left, single back. Nickens to throw. Goes right down the right-hand side. That one's complete. Bovine down to the 20, to the 15, and stopped at the 13-yard line.
Oklahoma City is running a clinic. You got the corner who got confused on the play and for whatever reason decided to cut inside corner, and there was no one over there except a linebacker that is totally undermatched, and he took advantage of him with his size and strength and got that first down and some significant yardage downfield as well.
6'3", 245-pound Tiberius Bovine with a one-handed catch down the sideline. You know, you don't see tight ends making catches like that, but you expect that from Bovine. Going to the left, complete. He's got the first down, but then forced out of bounds. And that will be a 1st and goal from the 1.
Thought that was a touchdown, yet and still it's 1st and goal nonetheless. Is running a clinic right now on offense.
Going to the power I. 2 receivers to the right. Lincoln's going to go to the fullback right up the middle. And gain of 1. DJ Moses gets 1, brings up 2nd and goal at the 1.
Once again, they attempted to fool Sioux Falls by sending their tailback out to the flat. They were not fooled. 2nd down and goal.
2 backs, 2 receivers to the right. Going to go to Williams right up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Renegade.
Jason Williams with his 2nd touchdown today. He came in with 6 on the season. He's got a 3rd of that today. Now with 8 on the season, both of them chippies.
Boy, just impressed by these 2 offenses. High-powered offenses that we weren't expecting this.
I was not. I can see Sioux Falls again. They're averaging almost 32 a game. Anticipate this kind of production offensively from OKC. Needs to find a way to slow this down.
The kick is up and good, so Oklahoma City takes the lead again. 8:54 left in the half. Oklahoma City 21, Sioux Falls 14. For those of you just joining us, my name is Rich Pratchard. Sitting next to me in the booth, Eddie Gage. And we are here in Sioux Falls, the Simulation Football League, brought to you by APM Music. Live on Twitch. The kick is away. Comes down inside the 10-yard line. Returns it out to the 25. Makes a man miss. Gets it out to the 32. And Sioux Falls will have 1st down and 10. Let's take a break and check in the studio with Cameron Irvine.
Man, Rich, we've got an exciting night of football going on 11 Sports. End of the 1st quarter, St. Louis and Vegas are tied at 14. Shootouts and touchdowns everywhere. Back to you all in Sioux Falls.
Tied up at 14 in Vegas and going back and forth here in Sioux Falls. Heck of a night for Simulation Football League action. Good run there from Colin Hart. Gained 7 on 1st down, 2nd down and 3.
Gained 7, but if not for that left defensive end, he would still be running right now, headed toward the end zone. He didn't make the tackle, but he stretched him out wide and gave his teammates the time he needed to get over there and make that play.
Going to Hart again. He's got some room this time. Gets across midfield and stopped at the 49-yard line. Good tackle by Brady Clark, but not before he gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma City 49.
On that play, this time the left defensive end, as well as his partner, the weak side linebacker, got bottled up inside. Whom he needed to make that play.
So Sioux Falls marching down the field now on their drive. Going to a heavy set, single receiver to the right. Going to Hart to the right-hand side, and he breaks a tackle in the backfield, makes a man miss with a spin, and then drags the defender. And they're going to say he's short of the first down. Boy, that was close, Eddie. I thought he got the first down there.
I thought he was just short, but I tell you what, he is showing some great individual effort to get that first down. Looking at the replay, it looked like his knee was down. But again, he showed some great individual effort. He's really feeling himself right now.
Second down and a yard. Tyree to throw. Has time, goes deep down the left-hand side, has his man to the 10-5. Touchdown, Sparrows. Riley Porter gets open down the left sideline.
Oklahoma City got caught in a cover 2 defense in a corner. They made a cardinal mistake outside when he should be forcing him inside toward his help. The safety doesn't have the speed to get over there. It's too much ground to cover. If the corner forces him inside, that's an incomplete pass. Oklahoma City, it's a touchdown. And just like that, we are in a shootout indeed, being knotted up at 21.
Crazy stuff here happening in Sioux Falls tonight. Boy, whoever didn't show up for this game is going to be sorry. So the extra point is good, and we are all tied up once again at 21. 7:15 left in the half. And it's Oklahoma City's turn.
At some point, it is going to have to wake up, take charge, no linebacker, grab him by his helmet, and demand that he can take control of that huddle and get that defense motivated. It decides to be, I don't know. We have to stay tuned, but something's got to give here.
Yeah, whoever makes the first stop on defense could be the team that wins this game, the way it's going now. That return comes out to the 30-yard line. Oklahoma City goes back on offense. And we have not gotten to introduce the Sparrows defense yet, so let's do that now. Oklahoma City, or the outside linebacker, Jose Fuentes. Inside linebacker, Alex Parker. The other outside linebacker, Nick Fargo. That run goes to the left, Jason Williams. And he is dropped in the backfield, 2 yards deep. Bring up second down and 12. That was Nick Fargo. We were just calling his name. Cornerbacks, John Barnhart and Terrell Davis. Free safety, Jay Ringgold. Strong safety, A.J. Levy. That's your Sparrows defense. 2 wide left, power I formation behind Nickens. Bovine on the right-hand side going to Williams. He's trying to get up the middle, but he is stopped for no gain. Tackle made by Lennox Sanders.
Jason Williams, perhaps in fullback mode, for whatever reason, decided to take that to the A gap. The C gap would have netted him a gain of at least 5 yards. He didn't have the vision on that play to see the hole. OKC is in 3rd and long.
Going deep down the right-hand side. That was one-handed catch again. Tiberius Bovine putting on a one-handed catch show tonight. That's enough for a first down. And I do want to correct myself. A.J. Levy. I always say Levy, and that's not what it is. It's Levy.
Tiberius Bovine bailed out his quarterback, but he had Joe Clark Jr. wide open for an easier first down. He's over there screaming at him right now saying, hey, I was open.
Nah, he just wanted Bovine to put on a show. Yes. What other tight ends can do this? Come on, show me. Power I formation, 2 receivers right. Looking to throw, going to the right-hand side, going to Moses out of the backfield. And he is stopped after a 6-yard gain. Good gain on first down. Nick Fargo on the tackle.
Nick Fargo had a lot of ground to cover. There was about 7 yards of separation between him. But he did a pretty good job of getting over there and making that tackle.
Going back to the I formation now. Trying to get Williams going, but man, he is laid out by Jose Fuentes in the backfield. And Williams getting up slow after that hit.
Sioux Falls down to the right, play they called a run blitz. Oklahoma City didn't have a chance. That right tackle was in no man's land. No way he's going to make that play with the jump he got.
So third down and
KC
6 now.
away to move these chains.
Nickens to throw. Throws it short, and that's not going to do it. Kind of threw it to a check down. And that's not going to get you a first down. Joe Clark on the catch, but that'll bring up 4th and 6. And force our first punt of the game.
It's a big disappointment because he actually had time. I'm not sure if he thought he heard footsteps or what the case may be, but be that as it may, no one was open. I would have liked to have seen what had happened if he would have just gave his receivers more time to get open. But forced the punt.
So the punt comes down and stopped at the 22-yard line. Sioux Falls will go back on offense with a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
Sioux Falls got a rare stop. Let's see if they can close out this half. One to the half.
Two backs behind Tyree. Two wide left, single receiver to the right. Short drop, throws it over the middle. That's complete. All the way down to the 46-yard line. Riley Porter, he's now 133 yards on 3 catches. That's a heck of an average.
And OKC actually got caught looking at their tight end who was actually running the seam route. He actually got jammed up, so there was no reason to look at him. But be that as it may, the receivers were able to get inside possession and get that first down.
1st and 10 at the 46 for the Sparrows. Goes to the right-hand side. Colin Hart lays his shoulder down and gets through a defender, but then brought down after a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3.
Sioux Falls has been doing a great job at their offensive line, getting a push up front.
Single receiver left, single receiver right. Two tight ends on the left-hand side. Going to the left, that one's complete, turns it upfield. Pays the price. Ashley Rose Finch with a big hit, but Riley Porter gets the first down and 10 at the Oklahoma City 37.
Riley Porter stopped on a dime, catching that pass and cut up field with the quickness. My goodness.
Usually you see those passes with that kind of momentum take them out of bounds. But he did a good job of turning upfield, you're right. Pump fake's going to dump it off to Colin Hart out of the backfield. He's got some room. He's going to get out for a gain of 5 on first down. Good first down play there. 2nd down and 5 now.
And going back to that previous play, anytime you can cut up field like that, that displays they've been in the gym working their quad muscles. They were able to stop full speed practically and cut up field.
Single back. Tyree's going to swing it out to Hart again. He turns upfield, gets the first down, and forced out of bounds at the 22 by Parker Thomas.
I tell you what, the right side of this offensive line, I know I said it once already, but they are getting out in space and making themselves known with some key blocks downfield. Colin Hart has to love these guys.
Yeah, some good footwork, too, on the sidelines. These guys are catching the ball right near the sideline, able to turn it upfield and make some yards after catch. Trips to the right, single receiver left. Fakes the handoff to Hart, goes left-hand side. That one's complete. And a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Sioux Falls. All tied up at 21. You're watching the Simulation Football League, brought to you by APM Music on Twitch. Heavy set for Tyree here on 2nd down and 4 in the red zone. Going to go to Colin Hart going to the right-hand side, but he is stopped in the backfield. No gain. Thomasina Rahman coming in to make that tackle for loss.
And just as I made that praise about the right side of the offensive line, this time the left defensive end pushed the right tackle 3 yards in the backfield. That played them to the chance.
2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, 2 backs this time. Tyree with a short drop going to left. That's enough for a first down. Gets it across the 10. Spin move into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparrows. Riley Porter putting in work tonight.
Once again, Riley Porter showing those calf muscles off and those quads, was able to do a spin move upon catching the ball right up against the sidelines. Cut up field, made 2 men miss and got to the end zone for yet another.
He took care of 2 defenders. He took care of 2 defenders on 1 spin move, Eddie.
Yes. Sioux Falls, who is averaging 31 points a game, is already at 28. And we aren't at halftime yet. Snap.
They gets it away. Extra points up and good. Minute 24 left in the half. Sioux Falls 28, Oklahoma City 21. And yeah, this continues here. Somebody says in the chat, Minson Mine says, and the shootout continues. And that's true. Oklahoma City gets to answer now, see if they can move it back down the field and tie it up. The momentum has shifted a little bit in Sioux Falls' direction, though.
They got a stop on defense, much needed, of course, and was able to capitalize on offense with a touchdown.
Spin move almost gets her free. But Ashley Rose Finch brought down at the 32. First down and 10.
Ashley attempting to make up for that long touchdown she gave up on that play.
So Oklahoma City trying to answer here, coming out in the power I. Going to Williams on the left-hand side, and he is going to get stopped in the backfield. Tackled by Nick Fargo. Going with tempo here with 1:07 left on the clock. Nickens to throw, has plenty of time, and finally gets caught and sacked.
The coverage sack right there.
Yeah.
Everyone on OKC was running intermediate and deep routes, and no one's able to get open.
Yeah, he had time to throw. He just didn't have anybody to throw to. You're right.
Exactly.
2 receivers left, single receiver right in the power I. 40 seconds left on the clock. He's going to change the play here.
1 blitz.
7-step drop, throws it deep down the middle, and tipped and incomplete. Boy, that one could have been picked off too. John Barnhart back there on the coverage.
Could have, but Sioux Falls playing the sticks there. It's 3rd and long, and that one wasn't too difficult to dissect.
Well, that stops the clock, 29 seconds left. And on 4th and 17, deep in their own territory, they're going to punt it away.
2 consecutive stops by Sioux Falls. Perhaps they've received a message to their defensive coordinator. That one was
Sioux Falls gets the ball back after the half. Punt goes out to the 39-yard line, and Sioux Falls will get it with 21 seconds left and 3 timeouts. We'll see if they're happy to go in the locker room with a 7-point lead or if they want to try and stretch it.
This usually depends all on how first down goes. First down, situations like this set the tempo. We'll see what happens here.
Going to go with 2 wide. Single back. Tyree to throw. Good protection. Finally gets somebody to him, and he is sacked. Every time I say good protection, somebody scoots in there and brings him down. Sack made by Dante Okobi.
He's got to throw that ball away.
And that will bring us to the end of the first half. It's been a shootout here in Sioux Falls. Score stands Sioux Falls 28, Oklahoma City 21.
Shootout indeed. while Sioux Falls scores like this, just not this far into the game, OKC is not. This offensive flow that they got going here. Tune in here and see.
And you can see the tail of the time of possession there. Sioux Falls has had the ball 3 minutes less than Oklahoma City, but that's probably telling because of the stops that Sioux Falls made on those 2 possessions.
Sioux Falls has 81 yards rushing at the half. They average 87 yards rushing per game. Pleasant surprise for them.
Yes. Riley Porter's already 165 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just a great game. Although last week he had 139 yards and a touchdown, but 165 in the first half, Eddie. He's working.
He's working, but again, both of these defensive coordinators are looking for aspirin right now. I'm sure OKC did not anticipate this kind of offensive output, but be that as it may, they'll take it. But again, can they keep this pace going? Because Sioux Falls, as I said, has managed 2 stops in a row, forcing OKC to punt. Did they get things corrected? Make yet another adjustment and find a way to get their weapons downfield.
DJ Moses with 43 yards rushing. Jason Williams with 39 yards rushing. Oklahoma City averages 110 rushing yards per game. So both of these teams kind of outperforming their averages.
I think it's going to be a chess match, and particularly for OKC. This offensive momentum going and keep up Sioux Falls offense. That, in my mind, will be the key to the victory tonight.
Yeah, I agree there. Oklahoma City's going to kick it off to get this second half underway here from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Return comes out to the 30-yard line, and the Sparrows will go back to work, try and extend this lead. And Oklahoma City will try and see if they can get their first stop of the night. And that's
stop indeed. That's
hard. That's hard to say.
Yeah, a defensive coordinator does not want to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, go a whole first half and not get a stop, but the score, you're still only down by 7.
Yes.
Heavy set here for the Sparrows. Going to go to Colin Hart to the left-hand side. He is met in the backfield and nowhere to go. John Gregory comes in on the blitz and drops him 4 yards deep.
Again, another run blitz. He was thinking run all the way. That left tackle didn't stand a chance, and neither did the fullback, who was too slow to get over there and help his tailback. Sioux Falls.
Second down and 14 now for Sioux Falls. Going to send trips to the right. Single receiver to the left, single back. Fakes the delay, goes right back over the middle, in and out of the hands of Colin Hart. That was not Colin Hart. That falls incomplete, trying to get it to the fullback, Ashley Anderson.
It's a shame because the wide receiver, A.J. Dillapre, did his job getting him open by clearing that zone out. Unfortunately, the fullback dropped the ball.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Tyree takes the snap out of the shotgun, pump fakes, plenty of time, throws it over the middle, and caught in traffic. Nice catch. That's enough for a first down. A.J. Warren with the reception.
3rd and 14. This cannot happen. Unfortunately for OKC, they were jumping up on the line of scrimmage. Both corners were on that play, leaving their free safety and strong safety on an island out there to try and hold these receivers down. They were unable to do it. And Sioux Falls is moving the chains here on conversion.
Sioux Falls getting into, yeah. getting into offensive mode here and moving like we kind of expected them to. Dropping back again, fakes the delay, and that one's tipped and incomplete. Nice defense by Parker Thomas to knock that one down.
Parker Thomas was staring at the quarterback the whole way. His feet up under him instead of panicking, thinking about the end zone dance he's going to do. Right now, the other way.
Heavy set for the Sparrows. Single receiver to the left. Going to go to Hart to the left-hand side, and he breaks a tackle and is brought down after a 3-yard gain. Stopped by Day Drury, and Ashley Rose Finch brings up third down and 7.
That time, OKC elected not to run that run blitz, and he got caught up in the wash. A gain out of it.
3rd down and 7. One of the first times they've been kind of behind schedule here. Throws it to the left and out of bounds. The catch is made, but Riley Porter couldn't turn upfield that time. And that'll force a 4th and 3, and what I would imagine will be a first Sioux Falls punt of the night.
OKC defensive coordinator is over there telling himself, finally, guys, if you just listen to me, do what we worked on all week in practice, we can get more situations like this where the offensive is running off the field and punting. Listen to me. Let's give our offensive chance.
Comes down about the 15-yard line, returned out to the 20. And Oklahoma City gets their first stop, and now they get a chance to tie this up. 1st down and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Despite the defensive unit's lack of productivity, they find themselves down a single score here on the road in Sioux Falls, looking to make a statement and get an impressive victory.
In the shotgun, Deacon Nickens with 2 backs flanking him. Stands in the pocket, throws it right over the middle. That one's complete. A.J. Warren on the catch, and that's enough for an Oklahoma City 1st down.
Yeah, the corner was shedding him outside. Actually got a pretty good jam on him, but yet he was still able to use his size and strength to get open there. That was impressive because he actually got jammed pretty good up on the line of scrimmage. But being 6'1", 210,
yeah,
tall task to ask that corner to do for long, and he was able to get inside for the first.
Nickens to throw again, going to dump it off to Williams out of the backfield. He has a little bit of room, and he is dragged down after a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4, tackled by Terrell Davis.
I'm not sure how much weight Jason Williams lost in the offseason converting from fullback to tailback, but he showed a little bit of burst of speed there to get that 6-yard gain.
So 2nd down and 4 now for the Renegades. 2 backs, back up under center for Nickens. He's going to give it to Moses to the right-hand side, and he is going to get dropped at the line of scrimmage. Jose Fuentes came up and made that tackle.
Sioux Falls was not fooled on that play whatsoever. The left defensive end actually pushed the right tackle about 7 yards in the backfield.
Trips to the left, bunched on the left-hand side. Single receiver at the top of your screen. Drops back to throw. Nickens going deep down the middle, and that one is incomplete. Trying to get it to Ermac Jackson, but looked like it may have been tipped at the line. It was an awful funky-looking pass.
I'm not sure about the pass, but he had a receiver open on the out route. I didn't catch his number, but he just needed to wait like another second to pat that ball down before throwing it. But be it as it may, Sioux Falls has forced yet another punt, and they're looking to get back on the field here in a moment.
So standing back at his 24. Punts returned out to the 25-yard line, and Sioux Falls will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25.
Sioux Falls looking for a 2-score lead here.
that are new to this, make sure you get out to our website, simulationfl.net, and check out everything out there on the website. There's all kinds of information out there. Click on our Discord link, get into Discord, and join in on the conversation, join the community. Wednesday is your next opportunity to get put on a team. Draft or signings on Wednesday for rookies, and you can be out on the field next week on a team playing just like these guys. 2nd down and 5. Tyree right over the middle. He got some room, gets it out across midfield, and stopped at the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10, Sioux Falls. That's the backup wide receiver, Turin James.
He actually, again, with that all slants, caught the ball and found 3 receivers in front of him, blocking downfield for him. You couldn't ask for that play to be dialed up any better. Oh, that was impressive.
That was. Luckily for Oklahoma City, they had some defenders back that were able to catch up with him. Otherwise, that would have been 6. 2 receivers to the left, single back, going to swing it out to Colin Hart, and he is stopped after a 5-yard gain. Cole Irvine on the stop. 2nd down and 5 now for the Sparrows.
Tackle for what seems like the 5th or 6th time this game. Ran over there and got a good block downfield. They've been working out. Because those tackles have been getting out there all day today.
2 receivers right, going to Harding up the middle again. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to gain 4, bring up 3rd down and 1. Well, I thought he was stopped there at the line of scrimmage, Eddie.
So did I, and I can't blame him on his height for the reason they didn't see him, because he's 6'1". That was just size and strength he displayed there to get that yardage there, because I thought that was a loss.
Yeah, no wrapping up, that's for sure. 3rd down and 1 now. Going to throw on 3rd down and 1. Under pressure, throws it over the middle, incomplete. Trying to get the ball to A.J. Warren, but I thought I saw Colin Hart over there in the flat wide open with plenty of room to run.
He was open. 42 was looking at him, but he got the 1st down nonetheless. Julian, though, I give him credit. He stood tall in that pocket despite the traffic around him. But, yeah, if he just looks over there at Colin, that's a 1st down.
So 4th down and 1 at the 32, and they're going to show that they're going to go for it. We'll see if they snap the ball. 8 seconds on the play clock. Still calling the signals, trying to get them to jump off sides, and Oklahoma City holds their ground, and Sioux Falls will take their first timeout. 5:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Sioux Falls 28, Oklahoma City 21.
That OKC defensive line for showing discipline and not jumping off sides.
So Oklahoma City comes out and makes a stop. So we're back to now. Oh, we're going to try a field goal from this point. Sammy Prefontaine. Yeah, 48. It's be a long field goal.
It is.
The snap makes the difference here. Let's see if he can get the snap back there. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. Looks good, and it is good. Barely over the crossbar, but that's enough. So Sioux Falls tacks on 3 more. They go up 31-21 here in the 3rd quarter.
Tell you what, Sammy Prefontaine, contract extension after that kick, 49 yards out. They're looking at his agent right now on the phone saying, hey, show me the money.
Yeah, I think he may have had 4 more yards in that kick. Maybe.
Yeah.
It was close. That's all right. That's all he needed. 48 yards. That's not a short field goal, that's for sure. Nice spin by Ashley Rose Finch. She gets it out to the 34, trying to make something happen on special teams. So 1st down and 10 now for the Renegades.
Find themselves down 10 points. And again, as I stated at halftime, they aren't used to scoring. But we'll see if they can find a way to put points on the board.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Deacon Nickens. Gonna hand it off to Williams, trying to get Skinny, makes a spin and makes a man miss. But finally stopped there. Stopped for only 3. And that'll be a 2nd down and 7.
6'3", 230. It's hard for Jason Williams to get skinny. Be that as it may, he got 3 yards out of it.
Yeah, he tried. That's why I said he tried. 2 backs, 2 receivers. Nickens under center. Sioux Falls showing some pressure, and they're going to go right up the middle with Williams, but he gets stopped immediately. And no gain. Well, they're going to give him a yard. Nick Fargo in there on the stop brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6. Oklahoma City needs to find a way to keep the chains moving.
Sioux Falls showing pressure. Looking to throw. Nickens going right. That one's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Joe Clark Jr. with the catch. Gets it out to midfield. 1st down and 10.
It did. Sioux Falls threatened the blitz. They showed it. They backed out of it. And the linebacker who was threatening blitz got out there to the flat, but he was so far inside with that blitz look, he was unable to get over there and deter that pass from being completed.
Going to the I formation. Williams and Moses the backs. Looking to throw. Nickens goes to the left. That one's complete to Tiberius Bovine. Gain of 5. Again, Nick Fargo on the stop. He's got 8 tackles already today and an interception.
Oklahoma City is one of the few teams in the SFL who's able to consistently get their tight end involved. I'm going to have to get a peek at their offensive coordinator and sit down and talk with him today.
You think he's going to give you his secrets? Going deep down the field, picked off! Returns it out to the 38-yard line. Good play there by Terrell Davis, just in a great position to make that pick.
Yeah, it looks like the receiver ran a post corner, but that ball was thrown prematurely. He didn't give his receiver a chance to get out there, and that ball was picked off. What Oklahoma City needed at this stage of the game.
So Terrell Davis adds to his interception total on the season. I believe he is at 4 now in his rookie campaign. He was the 13th pick in the rookie draft this season. Single back. Tyree thrown over the middle, and that one's complete. Caught by Robert Garrett Jr., but I didn't see the other receiver. There was somebody else going on the post route who was wide open if Garrett wouldn't have went up and got that.
Yes, it was, and I almost wonder who that ball was intended for, because I was thinking the same thing.
I agree. I don't think that was Garrett's ball, but hey, he got it and gained 9, drops back to pass, right down the middle again, tipped and incomplete. Boy, that one should have been picked off right in the hands of Day Drury.
Should have been, and I'm not sure what he was thinking, but he had his tail back in the flat, yet again, wide open for a 1st down. At some point, get in his ear and say, hey, 1st downs. Don't force it.
3rd down and inches. Going to the heavy sets. Colin Hart back there at the back of the formation. Single receiver on the top of the screen. Snap going to Hart. Going to left-hand side. He's got the 1st down. Breaks a tackle. Gets it out to the 47 into Oklahoma City territory. 1st down and 10, Sparrows.
Once again, Colin Hart is showing patience as a running back. That ball was meant to be ran right by his left tackle. He had to spring it outside because OKC had it blocked up pretty well, but he showed patience, bounced it outside, and got a nice gain out of it. 1st down.
Going to the right. That one's complete. Turns it upfield and just steps out of bounds. Al Dillapre Sr. in his 1st game of the season gets another catch.
A rookie there.
His 1st game of his career.
Showing some nerves there. Stepped out of bounds. He should have had a 1st down.
So 2nd down and 3 now.
And
Gain
3.
of 7 on that one. So yeah, you folks in the chat, I saw you, Wolf Mode. You got out to the website and check some things out. You can be on the field next week doing that same thing. So make sure you get into Discord and get your name out there. Going left all the way down the left-hand side and incomplete. Trying to get it to Riley Porter. Ashley Rose Finch out there in the cover.
Mode, we had a guy by the name of Doug Day who signed up in the Discord on a Monday, on a Wednesday, and made a pick 6 on game day. That can be you.
That can be. 3 receivers to the right, a single receiver left, empty backfield for Tyree on 3rd down, 3rd and 3. Going left, that one's caught, and that should be, he turns it upfield. Boy, they're not going to give it to him. 4th down and 2.
They aren't, and I don't know about that play because his forward progress was stopped as the defender was attempting to make the tackle. I thought that play should be challenged.
I agree. I would definitely challenge that. But they're going to not challenge it. They're going to punt it away. And Oklahoma City makes another stop, trying to get back on top of this game. They're down by 2 scores right now, down by 10. Punt comes down inside the 5, bounces into the end zone, and that's a touchback.
Oklahoma City has not scored since just prior to halftime. It's over. They need to find a way and moving downfield and get themselves back in this game.
So I formation now for Deacon Nickens. Moses and Williams. You got 2 wide receivers. Going to Williams to right-hand side. He's got a little bit of a hole. Makes a spin. Makes a man miss. Drag down at the 26. Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
Mason Williams once again making something out of nothing. That entirety of that offensive line was clogged up in the middle. He bounced it outside to the C gap and got a nice 6-yard gain out of that individual effort on the part of Jason Williams.
Williams comes over from Alaska, transitions from fullback to halfback. Got 529 yards before this game. That one's caught by Bovine, and that's enough for a 1st down. Out to the 34. See Nickens' stats there, 17 for 22 for 197 yards. Good solid outing by Nickens so far tonight.
That last play was a staple of Oklahoma City's offense. They send their X receiver streaking downfield on a 9 route, clearing out space for their tight end for a nice significant gain. Seen that time and time again from OKC.
Sparrows showing pressure again, drops back to throw, has time, steps up in the pocket, hit! And the ball's on the ground. No, they're going to say it's incomplete. He was hit by Tyrone Black, but I'm not sure. I thought the ball may have came loose there, Eddie.
Anytime you can get that kind of production out of a 4-man rush, quarterback, defensive backs love that. Aggressive, breaking on the ball.
2 receivers right, single receiver to the left, drops back. Nickens going to swing it out to Williams out of the backfield, and he is stopped after a 2-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Good stop by Jose Fuentes.
Jose Fuentes showed some great closing speed on that play. He was all the way back at the 1st down marker when that ball was thrown. That's impressive.
Yes. Yeah, good solid open field tackle on a guy that's not the easiest to tackle on first contact.
Oh.
So that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Sparrows up 31-21. This game started out looking like it was going to be a shootout back and forth all night long. Now the second half's been a little bit more defensive-minded.
4's up.
Tonight's Simulation Football League broadcast on Twitch is brought to you in part by Nation's Best Football, helping NFL, college, high school, and youth players to help secure the bag. By ScoreStream, official live scoring app of the SFL. By Sector 6, custom esports jerseys and apparel, and the exclusive SFL shop provider. And by SpyGoat, dedicated to the craft of audio. Aerial shots brought to you by AirViews, united by drone. Visit airviews.com to see more drone footage. So get your 4s up in the chat, like Eddie said. It is the fourth quarter in this battle. Rich Pratchard and Eddie Gage here with you. And he gets that one out behind the defense down to the 10-5. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. Joe Clark on the reception.
Once again, they ran a post corner route. This time, Oklahoma City shows this is how it's done. The quarterback waited, allowed him to make his move, threw a strike downfield, had a chance. That wasn't his assignment anyway. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. Pinning the extra point, they're down by 3 and right back in this contest. They got to be feeling good about themselves right about now.
Yeah, Joe Clark Jr. put a move on that corner. Terrell Davis just kind of left him standing there.
Yeah, anytime you can get a corner flat-footed, it's a recipe for disaster. Without a pass rush and you're standing flat-footed, combination.
So the extra point is good, and Oklahoma City cuts Sioux Falls' lead to 3. And we got it back, back to the battle. Let's see if Oklahoma City can make a stop and take the lead back.
Oklahoma City is looking to go on the road against Sioux Falls. Had some impressive wins lately. And still won.
Kick comes down around the 10-yard line, returns it out to the 30-yard line. First down and 10, Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls can do their defense a big favor here by taking a win out of the sails of this Oklahoma City team. I've done here.
So Tyree on first down from his own 30-yard line, starts off in the shotgun. 2 wide left, single receiver to the right, goes deep down the left-hand side, quick throw, tipped and incomplete. Ashley Rose Finch back there along with Brady Clark. Bring up 2nd and 10.
He didn't give that safety a chance to bite on the underneath route. Wrong. Perhaps a second too early.
So 2nd down and 10. Tyree goes back up under center. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Single back, that's Colin Hart. Looking to throw, goes right over the middle. Post route wide open and complete. A.J. Warren goes down to make that catch right at midfield, 1st and 10.
Yeah, they caught the strong safety running down in a cover 3 defense, taking away the flat. Meanwhile, the receiver went right where he just left for a big gain. The post route right there is deadly.
He would have delivered. Yeah, if he would have delivered that pass up a little bit higher in stride, he could have. A.J. Warren could have gotten a few more yards on that one. Going to go to Colin Hart out of the backfield, turns it upfield, gets it out across the 40, forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. First down, Sioux Falls. Day Drury on the stop.
I'm not sure if the crowd here watching realizes just how hard it is to block your man and get downfield. Able to get the center, the left guard, and the tackle downfield, giving Colin Hart all kind of big guys in front of him.
Let's go.
Yeah, sometimes the Hogs in the trench don't get as much credit as they should for all the work that they've got to do down there. Up under center. Tyree with three wide. Going to go to Hart to the right-hand side. Makes the man miss in the backfield, but that's it. Yeah, he's able to skinny out of those a little bit too. Gains 2. 2nd down and 8.
All individual effort. What should have been a 1-yard loss turned out to be a 2-yard gain.
Two wide left, single receiver to the right. Going to go to Hart up the middle again. He's able to gain a few. Gain 4. 3rd down and 4. Again, stop made by Day Drury.
Caught OKC spreading the defensive line out wide. Linebackers stayed home and disciplined and made that tackle.
Single back, trips to the right. Fakes the ball to Hart, goes over the middle. That one's incomplete, just flat out dropped by the fullback, Ashley Anderson. That would have been a first down.
With her second drop of this ball game. It's not been a game that he wants to remember.
No, not at all. And this is going to force Sioux Falls to punt. This is exactly what Oklahoma City was looking for. Yeah, when you've got to count on the fullback to make a play like that, that's tough, especially when you're talking about a backup fullback. It's not your starting fullback, or at least not your main guy.
Tough indeed. Although Denver has a pretty good fullback by number 33, the name eludes me, in which they get him heavily involved via play action, whether it's him or the receiver Jones. It turns out to make some great plays for them.
So Nickens on first down, up under center. 4 wide, drops back to throw. Plenty of time, is going to go deep down the middle. He gets it complete. That's enough for a first down. Joe Clark Jr. with his 7th reception, 136 yards so far today.
Once again, they were caught in a cover 2 defense. Was unable to get over there and deter the receiver from making that catch. Defense, and you don't get a pass rush. That middle linebacker has a lot of responsibility.
Nickens to throw. Good protection. Going to swing it out to the right-hand side to Williams. And short gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
It looked
Good
like
coverage.
He threw that pass via sidearm.
Yeah, I think he did.
That was impressive.
Didn't have anywhere else to go with it, I don't think. I don't think that ball needed to go to Williams, but it looked like he had anywhere else to go with it. Nickens to throw again. He's going to go right over the middle on the post route. That one's complete. Good pitch and catch there to Ermac Jackson. That's enough for a...
That time the corner did his job like receiver and keeping him inside. However, he didn't get a jam on him, and it left too much space between the corner and the safety to make that play. Gets up and bumps his man. That's a much more difficult throw.
High formation going right up the middle with Moses. He's going to gain 2, 2nd down and 8.
Oklahoma City on the right side of the 50-yard line. Points on the board. Sioux Falls crowd right now is quiet.
Two backs behind Nickens, 2 wide, drops back to pass, goes over the middle. That one's tipped and incomplete. Hit the hands of Terrell Davis. Another interception missed.
Be on a year, that one hit him right in the hands. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Did everything right but make the catch.
Ooh. Yeah, looks like it was just thrown right to him.
And a route for the receiver.
So Oklahoma City behind the schedule here, 3rd down and 8. 2 backs, 2 wide. Bovine on the right-hand side of the formation, looking to throw. Nickens going right, and that one's complete, but not enough. Only gets it up to the 37. That's 4 yards short. Good coverage and good stop by Terrell Davis there, making up for that dropped interception. That's going to force a 4th down and a punt.
Had to get rid of it. Sioux Falls brought 6. Was going to get rid of the ball before he wanted to, and now OKC is punting.
Standing back in his own territory at his 48. Ethan Ellis kicks that one away. It's inside the 5 and dies at the 1-yard line. Actually, they're going to say it's right on the goal line. Nice punt by Ethan Ellis.
Nice punt indeed, but Ethan Ellis was over there about to have a heart attack waiting for someone to down that ball.
I
That's the
thought they were
second
going to
time
let it.
this weekend I've seen
Yeah, I
that.
thought they were going to let it roll in the end zone, to be honest with you. So Sioux Falls in their own end zone. The ball is the only thing not in the end zone. Heavy set. Tyree's going to hand it off to Hart, going to the right-hand side. He gets out of the end zone, makes a man miss, gets it all the way out to the 8, gain of 7, second down and 3.
Oklahoma City missed out on a golden opportunity to keep them pinned inside. They only had 6 men in the box. Falls come out in a heavy set and was able to take advantage of that soft box with a 7-yard gain.
Back to the heavy set again. Oklahoma City brings another man up, though. Going to the right-hand side, Colin Hart, and he is stopped after a gain of about 7 or 8, but that's enough for a first down out to the 13-yard line.
Once again, the right tackle, Joey Hope, blocked his man, then got downfield and blocked another man. Feeding these guys steak after this game.
Trips to the right. Empty backfield for Tyree in the shotgun. Goes right over the middle. That one's complete, and that's enough for a first down. Al Dillapre Sr.
All slants
First down
once again. Everyone but the wide receiver was open on that play. Oklahoma City needs to find a way and dial something up to take that away.
First down and 10 from their own 25. Moving out of their own territory. Started off in the end zone. Sioux Falls being effective here. We kill some time off of this clock. 4:25 left. Drops back to throw. Tyree goes over the middle, but that one's knocked down. Incomplete. Dick Royal, the inside linebacker, goes up and knocks it down.
That time, Sioux Falls ran all slants again. Oklahoma City defended it very well this time. I didn't see a single man open on that play.
Trying to make some adjustments, apparently. 2 wide right. Single back. 2 tight ends going to the right-hand side. Colin Hart breaks a tackle at the goal line, gains 2. Third down and 8.
Didn't make the tackle, but he made the play. He actually hit him, caused him to bounce outside, and bailed him out. Nice play.
And go trips to the right-hand side this time for Tyree. Single receiver at the bottom. Colin Hart, the only back. Play clock down to 8. Fakes the handoff to Hart, steps up, delivers it to the left, and that one's caught. And it is complete, but just short of the first down. Riley Porter didn't know where the sticks were. Just didn't get quite far enough out there. Brings up 4th down and a yard. And I'll force a punt for the Sparrows.
For Sioux Falls, he actually looked like he even let him out of bounds there on that play.
Max Mulholt standing inside his 20. Nice rush by the Oklahoma City Renegades. That one will come down at about the 31 and be returned out to the 33. And Oklahoma City will try and take the lead here. Time's winding down, running out of time. 3:34 left on the clock.
Time is ticking down, and so are the opportunities for OKC. They need to make a stand right here.
Decent field position here, starting outside their 30-yard line at the 33. Power I formation. Williams at the back of the eye. Drops back to throw. Nickens delivers it to the left. That one's caught. Gets it out across midfield to the 49-yard line. Tiberius Bovine comes up big again.
That time they ran the same play to get that safety out of there, but how that play was completed, I have no idea, because I thought that ball was at minimum going to be tipped. Led outside. Now I see it. Bovine was actually led outside with his better camera angle. Thanks for the guys in the truck on that. Wow, that was impressive. He actually led his man toward the sideline to get him open.
Trying to get Moses up the middle, but nothing doing there. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down and 10. So both of these teams coming in with kind of opposite offenses and defenses, and they've played really even. Tonight it's been a shootout. Well, not really a shootout in the second half. It was a shootout in the first half. Second half's been back and forth defensively. Short run by Moses brings up 3rd down and 6.
Adjustments for both teams. Adjustments. Let's see who can finish strong here.
Nickens to throw. Good protection. Throws deep down the middle. Incomplete. Just overshot Tiberius Bovine. Could not get it down to him. And he had position, Eddie.
Yeah, he actually might have fooled. Honestly, I was fooled a bit. I thought they were bringing the house there for a second, but everyone bailed out, and it turned out to be some sort of zone read quarterback. But I give him pace of remaining calm and Bovine downfield, but unfortunately for him, he missed it.
So Oklahoma City can't capitalize on that stop. And they punt it down, and they just could not stop it inside the 5. And this one goes into the end zone for a touchback. So Sioux Falls. Yeah, they could. Yeah, absolutely. Just couldn't stop his momentum, carried him into the end zone. So Julian Tyree will come back out here. He's got 2 minutes and 1 second to kill. Gonna throw the ball on 1st down. 7-step drop, goes deep down the left-hand side. That was complete behind the defense. Down to the 40, and he is off to the races. Down to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, Sparrows and Riley Porter.
Second time this game, OKC's calling a cover 2, and the cornerback does not force him inside. The safety has no chance. It's too much ground to cover. All he needs is a clean pocket to get rid of the ball. He got it. Touchdown, Sioux Falls.
Yeah, Oklahoma City hung around for a long time in this one, but that just may be the nail in the coffin here tonight.
Could be.
That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Still got an extra point pending. It is 37-28. Let's take a game break, throw it back to the studio and Cameron Irvine.
Thank you, Rich. St. Louis is winning. 9:30 to go in the 4th, 28-24 in what has been a thriller. Still 9.5 minutes to go in that game on 11 Sports. We'll see you there after the conclusion of Oklahoma City Sioux Falls. Back to Eddie and Rich.
St. Louis playing tough against Vegas. That's good to hear. Extra point is up and good. Sioux Falls 38, Oklahoma City 28. A minute 51 left.
And at a potential upset of the week.
Yes.
St. Louis finds a way to hang on and win that game.
Yeah, St. Louis, and I hate to say this, unfortunately the only winless team left in the SFL so far this season. It'd be good to see them get a win.
To see, build some momentum, get a W. That as a tool to march forward.
Every game is a learning experience. It's a little easier to learn when you win, though. So that return comes out to the 26-yard line, and Oklahoma City will try and strike quick. They've got a minute 48 and 3 timeouts left to work with. Still have enough time if things work out right.
That touchdown or field goal and an onside kick successfully recovered.
Power I dropping back to throw. Nickens has some time, goes deep down the middle, trying to get it all now. Tiberius Bovine gets free down across the 40 to the 39-yard line, and Oklahoma City will take their first timeout.
Bovine ran an out and up on that play, something a lot of tight ends can't do. Bovine has that ability, as you see it right there. a lot of tight ends, they stumble upon, making such a move, and it takes them a while to get their momentum going back forward with their size and height. One of those guys, he was able to take his momentum, keep moving forward, and made a big play.
Now, I was not going to mention this one yet, but at this point in the game, I'm interested to see what Bovine's final statistics are. He's 145 yards away from hitting 10,000 career yards. He could do that tonight. I'm not sure how close he is yet, but pass out to Moses. He does not get out of bounds. No gain. Clock still rolling. 1:30 left. 2nd and 10. And they are stuck in an I formation right now in the hurry up. Drops back to throw, goes deep down the middle again. That one, incomplete. Could not pull that one in, trying to get to Ermac Jackson.
That is, man. Got inside position and unfortunately did everything but catch the ball.
So 3rd down and 10 now. Key down here for Oklahoma City. They are in 4-down territory, I would imagine, with only 1:21 left on the clock. 2 wide, 2 backs. Bovine on the right-hand side. He stays in to block, going to throw it to the right. That one is complete. And no, they're saying he stepped out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th down and 10.
Yeah, it's 4th and 10, and unfortunately for them, they are not within field goal range. Otherwise, they'd be able to kick a field goal and then try the onside. But due to the position on the field, they have to go for it here on 4th down. Their season.
So this is the game. Yep, this is the game, folks. 4th down and 10. Nickens to throw. Goes right over the middle and tipped. Incomplete. Alex Parker, again, drops the interception, but that's not really what matters here. Turnover on downs, and Sioux Falls takes over.
Yeah, he had his other tight end there on the seam route who may have possibly gotten the 1st down, but it would have been close either way. Sioux Falls do what they need to do off the field. Now, OKC has 2 timeouts here, but shot from here.
I expect to see run the ball from Sioux Falls here. No, they're going to throw it. Drops back to throw, going deep down the left-hand side, trying to get another one. Tipped up and incomplete. Oh, Ashley Rose Finch had a chance to pick that one off, just couldn't concentrate on it.
She did, and actually that time covered that post corner pretty well that time. General receiver up inside and got back out and got positioning, but unfortunately was unable to make the catch. But unfortunately, he couldn't make the catch as well.
And that stops the clock. Sioux Falls throwing the ball there. We're going to give it to Colin Hart this time to left-hand side. He's got some room, gets it out across the line to gain, and that is a 1st down. Oklahoma City takes their 2nd timeout.
Offensive line of Sioux Falls needs to get a game ball to their quarterback and gave Colin Hart the running room he needed.
So 1st down and 10 for the Sparrows. 1:02 left in this one. Oklahoma City only has 1 timeout. So I was expecting the victory formation, and that's what we're going to get. And Julian Tyree will just kneel it down. Oklahoma City, we got a little chippiness happening after the play here. Oklahoma City a little frustrated.
Yeah.
So 1 minute left on the clock. They just have to kneel it down 2 more times, and we'll be done. And Sioux Falls will come out of here with a very hard-fought win.
Hard-fought win, indeed.
Yes. And Oklahoma City, while they do come out with the loss, I mean, they played a tough game. They played a really, really tough game and had themselves in position to win.
Sioux Falls was on the ropes, but the veteran team that they are, quarterback in his 8th season, was able to find a way to put points on the board to help out his defense, who struggled a bit today.
And that's what you would expect from, from the guy that has the most passing yards in SFL history, that's still playing the game. You've got two long tenured quarterbacks in there. Nicken's been around 4 years. That's 4 seasons. That's a good career here in the SFL. And Julian Tyree, 8 seasons. You've got Tiberius Bovine, though, that's been around for 11 seasons. He's been around for a long time. And that brings us to the end of this one, folks. Sioux Falls 38, Oklahoma City 28. Again, great game. Both teams can't hang your head, Oklahoma City. And look at the yards there. Passing yards 363 for Oklahoma City, 448 for Sioux Falls. Time of possession almost identical, just within a couple minutes of each other.
Big plays did in Oklahoma City today when they were in cover 2. Actually experienced some growing pains today, but they're going to learn from this. Find ways to put their players in position to make plays out by jamming those receivers inside where the help is waiting for them. Is corrected and they'll bounce back, I'm sure.
Oh, I agree. Riley Porter with 261 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. That's a crazy good game for Riley Porter.
I believe 3 of those big plays came out of the cover 2 defense.
So seeing the highlights here, and there were some great catches. I know Tiberius Bovine had 2 one-handed catches today to extend drives. Julian Tyree had 4 passing touchdowns. That puts him at 199 passing touchdowns in his career. Next week, I would assume he will hit the 200 mark.
Would assume.
What a career for this guy. Spent all of his time here on Sioux Falls with the Sparrows as their quarterback.
Loyal to his team.
So we've got one more game yet tonight. 9:30 Eastern time. That's in about 15 minutes if we can get it going. It may be a little delayed since we got other games going on, but it's on 11 Sports, Seattle at Baltimore. Riley Porter, I told you what his stats were, 261 yards, 10 receptions. It's a 26 yards per catch average and 4 touchdowns. Huge day for the wide receiver, Riley Porter.
Huge day for the receiver. Sioux Falls offensive lineman gave him all the protection he needed, along with that running game. As I stated earlier, they need to gain ball as well.
That's right. Well, folks, that'll bring us to the end of this one. I appreciate everybody coming out, everybody in the chat. Had a great time. Thank you, Eddie, for joining me tonight. It was a good time. Hope we get to do it again.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Good night. Drive home safely.
So for Eddie Gage and Cameron Irvine back in the studio, Rich Pratchett saying good night. We'll see you next time.